Today we are going to discuss another topic of climate chapter, that is climatic controls. There are 6 major climatic controls which affect the climate of any place. Number 1, latitude. Number 2, altitude, pressure and wind system, distance from the sea, ocean currents and relief. So let us discuss each of them one by one. The first one is latitude. So how latitude affect the climate of a place? See children, this is earth, this is sun. The sun's rays fall, as you see from this figure, the sun's rays fall vertical over the equator. Here in this region the sun's rays fall vertical. As we move from equator towards the poles, the sun's rays fall slanting. Now what is the impact of these sun's rays? Here in this region, the region which lie between 23 degree 30 minute north and 23 degree 30 minutes south, which is known as equatorial region. Here the sun's rays fall vertical, therefore temperature remains very high throughout the year. But towards the poles, as we move from equator towards the pole, the sun's rays fall slanting, therefore in these regions the temperature is low. Vertical rays, they get concentrated over a small area and also pass through shorter distance in the atmosphere. On the other hand, the slanting rays, these are slanting rays, they cover longer distance in the atmosphere and also is scattered over large area, therefore the temperature is quite less as compared to the equatorial region. So children, this region, the region which lie between Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn, this is known as torrid zone. It is also known as tropical zone. Just above this, the area between 23 degree 30 minute north to 66 degree 30 minute north, this is temperate zone. Clear? Here the temperature is less as compared to the torrid zone. Here it is hot, here it is warm. In the same way, in the southern hemisphere, the area between 23 degree 30 minutes south, that is Tropic of Capricorn, and the Antarctic Circle, temperature is also warm. But in this area, that is frigid zone, 66 degree 30 minutes south to South Pole, this is known as frigid zone. Here the temperature is low as compared to these two regions. So see how latitude affect the climate, the temperature of a place. Now children, the second factor is altitude. Altitude means height of a place from sea level or from the earth surface. Now see children, this is the earth surface, sea level. As we go upwards, as we move upwards from the earth surface or from sea level, the air become less dense. Clear? But on the surface of the earth or near the surface of the earth, the air is very dense. That's why the temperature here is low as compared to the plains. That's why mountains or hills are cooler than the plains, because at high altitude the air becomes thinner. The third climatic control is pressure and wind. Pressure and wind system. Okay children? Now pressure and wind system also affect the climate of an area. The pressure and wind system of any area depend on the latitude and altitude of a place. Thus, it also influences the temperature. For example, here I would like to give you one example. Suppose this is land and this is water bodies. Now, the rate of heating of these two bodies are different. water need 2.5 times more energy to get heated as compared to land. That's why lands get heated quite early and temperature remains high. High temperature means low pressure, and here low temperature, because of low temperature pressure is high. That's why wind start blowing from sea to land, and as they are coming from sea, they give rainfall or they cause rainfall and also reduce the or decrease the temperature of land masses. So this is how pressure and winds affect the climate of a place. Then one more example. I would like to give you one more example. Switch on the AC in your room and leave the door open. Then see what happened. The cool air, it will go out from the room. Why? Because the warm environment outside the room attracts the cool molecules of air. So this is how pressure and wind affect the climate of a place. Now the next is distance from the sea. Next control is distance from the sea. Children, oceans or sea have a moderating influence on the land. Oceans, places which lie near the oceans, places have a great impact on the climate of different places. Now you see, suppose if these are the coastal areas, children. These are the coastal areas. These are the coastal areas. Now these areas are influenced by oceans. Suppose if you are residing at the coastal areas, you will notice that there is nearly any change in the weather conditions. There is no change in the weather conditions throughout the year because you will constantly facing the sea wind from the sea. So there isn't any difference in the weather conditions. But when we move towards interior part of the country or continent, what happened? Or in other words, places which lie far away from the influence of the oceans. Places which lie far away from the influence of the oceans have extreme type of climate. What type of climate? Extreme type of climate. Means here the summers are very hot and the winters are very cold. This condition is known as continentality. Continentality means very hot during summers and very cold during winters. But this condition is not seen in the coastal areas because these areas are influenced by oceans. The next control is ocean currents. Number 5 is ocean currents. Children, what are ocean currents? It is ocean current means continuous movement of ocean water in a particular direction for a long time is termed as ocean currents. There are two types of ocean currents: warm ocean currents and cold ocean currents. Now children, warm ocean currents and cold ocean currents also affect the climate of a place. How? Warm and cold ocean currents influences the local wind of the nearby landmass and causes change in the climatic conditions. For example, warm ocean currents increase the temperature of the nearby area or nearby landmass, and the cold ocean current reduce the temperature or decrease the temperature of the nearby areas. The sixth important factor is relief. Relief. Okay, children. How relief affect the climate of a place? Relief too play a major role in determining the climate of a place. For example, see the high mountains. Clear, this is the region, we all know that this is the region which is covered by great mountains. Clear, here these are great Himalayas. Okay, children. Now these Himalayas, they act as a barrier. These Himalayan mountains, they act as a barrier. How they act as barrier? As they check these mountain ranges prevent the cold winds from Central Asia from entering the subcontinent. Cold, these Himalayas, they prevent the very cold winds in entering India, and because of this we have moderate climatic conditions and moderate winters as compared to Central Asia. If these mountains are not there, then we would have also India would have a very cool climatic conditions. So see how these Himalayas protect us from the very cold winds which are coming from Central Asia. Another example, in the Western Ghats, you can see this here. In the Western Ghat, these mountains, they check the moisture laden winds. They check the moisture laden winds. Because of this region receives very heavy rainfall. In the same way, Himalayas also, they also check the moisture laden winds which causes heavy rainfall. So see, children, how these controls affect the climate of a place. Thank you.